Hey everybody, it's Matt Shu at Upright Health here with my buddy Josh Hash. And today we are talking about two very important topics. And the topics are function and sensation. So function and sensation are super important because they are going to guide the decisions you make when you're retraining your body to feel better. So let's say Josh has a shoulder problem. Oh, how's that shoulder feel?
Feels terrible.
Right, Josh's shoulder is feeling terrible. So you don't really like that sensation, do you?
Not at all.
So what are you going to do about that sensation? What are some of your choices to try to deal with that sensation?
I could stretch or foam roll or do some corrective exercises.
Okay, what are your other choices? What are the choices that you would probably be given if you were to talk to, say, your doctor?
Maybe like some prescription medicine.
Okay, so you could do some prescription medicine.
Maybe a shot.
Maybe get a shot. Pop. Yes, nice. What would those, let's say you went and, let's maybe not do prescription medicine, let's just say you get over-the-counter medication to help with your shoulder sensation. How does that work? Does that help you in terms of the sensation?
Yes. Or it may. Yeah, it does.
Sometimes, yeah, right?
Yeah.
So it might, yeah.
This isn't scripted, as you guys may be able to tell.
The worst part is this is actually scripted. That part was actually scripted too. So let's say you've taken the over-the-counter medications. It might affect the sensation. What does it do for your actual function?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing changes.
Yeah, unless maybe the medication's super strong, so maybe you get a stronger prescription medicine. Maybe that could kind of help, but a lot of times it doesn't. You have different things that you can try medically to try to help deal with the sensation, but we don't really have a lot of things in the conventional medicine tool chest, right? Toolbox that actually help you increase function.
Yeah.
So this is why we want to draw your attention to this, right? So there's a lot of medical tests, there's a lot of medical diagnoses, there's a lot of concepts around the way the body works and around different kinds of pain that are really focused on blocking the sensation. So if Josh's shoulder hurts and all we try to do is block sensation and just try to get rid of that sensation, we're fighting a battle that may not be winnable that way, right? Because what's the sensation ultimately trying to do? Like, what is the point of that sensation?
It's trying to give you a signal that something's not functioning right.
Right? So if you have a signal that's saying, hey, we need to do something here, something's not right, and all you're trying to do is take away the sensation, you're either your best case is things just sort of naturally resolve somehow, hopefully. Your worst case is that you basically numb things, you've muted the signal, and you still have the problem, and you have the side effects of whatever thing that you did to try to mute the sensation.
And you're probably building up a tolerance to it.
Right.
You need to take more and more.
Right. So that's in the case of like medications. There are other things like shots and injections and things like that, all of which, some of them, try in some ways to improve function, but some of them are just numbing agents and are just really, really, really strong ways of trying to shut up that sensation. So whenever we're working with people who have aches and pains, we are always looking to, basically encourage them to think about function and sensation, right? Sensation itself is not necessarily a bad thing. Sensation is, in many ways, a good thing, right? Like, you tweak your ankle and it hurts, you probably don't want to be hurting it more, so that signal is telling you to, hey, watch out. But if, your ankle continues to feel funky after 4 months, then you probably need to figure out how to retrain that ankle to move better so it no longer feels so wonky. So whenever you're dealing with your own stuff, with your body, we really encourage you to think about function and sensation. Don't just get caught up in the sensations, because the sensations are really just signals to help you gradually figure out what to do, right?
Yeah.
Anything you want to add to that?
Just optimizing your performance a lot of the time will help your body just be more healthy overall. So this is kind of what we're talking about here. Is if you can move well and perform well, then your body is probably going to follow that and feel good as well, right?
Yeah.
So if you're just chasing like, oh, I need to get my shoulder to feel better, da 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 da, and we're just focusing here, and you're not focusing on the optimization of your body's movement and performance, then that's when we get into that, what Matt's talking about, that cycle there, right?
Right. Yeah. Yep. Makes perfect sense. The more function you have, generally, the better you feel, right? If you can pick things up and don't ever feel like muscles spasm up, and you feel like you have full range of motion in many different directions, the feedback you're getting from your body is fantastic. You feel good, right? When something is jamming up, that's when you start getting these sensations of ow, and then your mood even starts to go. So these things definitely can either build in a positive way or cascade in a really negative way. So it's important to recognize signals, learn to interpret the signals and act in a proactive way rather than just try to jam the signals and get rid of the signals. So hopefully that perspective gives you a little bit more of a productive approach to what you're doing with your body, and helps you make some progress with whatever you're dealing with. I hope that helps you out, and I hope you remember that pain sucks.
I've shown it.
If you liked this video, we've got plenty more coming. Don't forget to subscribe.